on to the topic of India and foreign relations around medical devices, medical trade, and healthcare tie-ups. With the recent, India-UK free trade agreement, in which our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and UK's Prime Minister Shri Keir Starmer has successfully concluded the negotiations for the landmark agreement to double bilateral trade and in goods and services from 60 billion to 120 billion by 2030. We are very curious to know what MTaI and what your perspectives are on this, your thoughts on the same, and also what do you think about this going further?
So, first of all, I feel that the WTO and the GATT and the TRIPS arrangements were arrived at after great deliberation, and it was a system which started working very, very smoothly. However, it is also true that the rules of the world favor the mighty because the mighty make the rules. So these rules of Bretton Woods, etc., were made by the mighty people, mighty powers like US, Europe, etc. They were also made because the governments realized that war and attrition and conflict is very painful. So it is important that we have a rules-based order, because you'd gone through the World War II, World War I, etc., so much conflict. It was also made because it kind of balanced the atrocities and the exploitation which happened of the colonized countries. So the rules were made which were more favorable to the victims, or let me say at least gave the chance to the victims to rise up. But by 2000, the victims started becoming stronger. Whether it was China or India, etc., they started becoming stronger economically. And the powers that brought in these rules wanted a change in these rules. With the coming in of Donald Trump, the demand for change came in as a huge storm. So now the new rules are being written. It is very important for India also to be among the rule writers. And thanks to our leadership, thanks to Mr. Modi and his team, we have huge agency, and we should be one of the rule writers. The FTAs are saying you write your own rules separately. This will surely need a lot of work which the government is doing. This will surely need a lot of foresight which the government has. And I hope with the new rules, because India is also one of the authors of the rules, we will have an even better journey than we have had during the earlier rules-based order. Of course, we will be stopped. Even today, if you see, the US is trying to hyphenate India and Pakistan. Not, which is in my view unfair. But by hyphenating India and Pakistan, it silences one strong economy or tries to mute it by making it seem more irresponsible, more temperamental, etc. But this hyphenation will not happen. And I stand with my government, which deserves, for its wisdom, for its foresight, a much better place than Pakistan. And in my own small way, in the same way, माना कि अंधेरा है गाना किसने कहा, अपना दिया जलाना है माना. I will light up a lamp in there, in that support. And I'm doing it with you and your program.